Okay, figured I'd do a voiceover for this one, guys. So, the first time I came to this place, this is Shaking Rock in Lexington, Georgia. I didn't even look at the guidebook. I was just fucking around, wandering around, finding things that looked cool, and seeing what's up, trying to climb them. This one really freaked me out. There was a pretty sketchy top out, very smooth, like 20-degree angle. Yeah, it's just terrifying. I didn't want to slip and freaking, fall weird. So ended up, after two tries of it, just taking some voluntary falls and kind of giving up on it for the day. But afterward, I looked at the guidebook, and turns out this problem actually tops out to the left. And there were a bunch of vines and dirt and leaves and all kinds of crap there, so I cleaned that up. That was the very first thing I did, and it just unveiled a really, really, really good, deep, juggy hold. Like, put all my freaking fingers in there, and I made the top out way more doable. And was pretty happy to day flash that. I did on the first attempt today. Now, I saw also in the guidebook there was a direct line of ascent here. The prior one was graded V2, this one's graded V3. Pretty freaking hard. You gotta kind of pinch this lip. I know the sun's shining into the lens there, sorry about that, but it's a really awful pinch. You gotta really rely on your feet and kind of shove yourself, wedge yourself under it. But once you can like stand up, you can grab it kind of like an undercling, which is a little bit better. So I reach up, try to grab it that way, just to stand up a little better. And I realized, oh yeah, I can totally flip it into like this kind of undercling, and then boom, catch this pretty decent hold here. Chill out for a second, and then here's the freaking hard part, because I gotta do pretty much that same top out as before. And I was reaching for kind of a intermediate hold, like a first step between that and the lip. And I couldn't get a good grip on anything. Everything was very slick and dirty. I did actually put a brush on a giant stick later and brush this, but I didn't want to try it again today. I already tried really freaking hard and was getting pumped to the gills, so just decided to take a little fall and move on to the other projects now. This is the stand start, something I was doing before. I brought my slab shoes today, so a little bit harder rubber. That and just being a little probably stronger than last time helped out. I was able to actually stand up on that freaking left foot. These holds are so bad, and even I thought this hold was going to be good that I was going to. It's not. It also kind of sucks. It's not as bad as the ones my foot is on right now, but it ain't good. And from there I gotta do kind of a blind throw to a shelf to the left that is slightly off screen there, and I was like, man, trying to build up the courage to do it, but I kind of noticed that if I fucked up and fell, I would land right on that freaking rock to the left there. So screw it and gave up on that. Pretty happy to get that far though. Could not do that at all last time. This move for the low start still fucking sucks ass. I can kind of there, I hit my fucking elbow trying to do that, but I'm pretty close to getting that first move. I got this move for the first time today, which was sick. And look at that hip mobility, dude. That's what it's all about. I was able to match this. Couldn't quite get my hand in that one, but pretty much from there I gotta do the exact same thing I was doing before. Kind of get both hands in these snake eyes, as the problem is called in the guidebook, and then just fucking mantle and press up on that left leg like a mofo. I was tired as shit though, so give up on that too after a while. Then went back to this V6. Turns out this is a V6 called Done and Dusted. Really bad, but kind of good crimps, you know what I mean? They're not like too dirty or sharp. They're pretty smooth, so my skin wasn't getting too fucked up, which is nice. Getting better at this top out for sure, but I still can't do the first freaking move. But I did manage to do that bump move, which was cool today, so that's one more move than last time. So I'm pretty happy with that. I also just kind of messed around with the position, trying to feel it out and stretch my hips and whatnot, and try different foot positions and kind of just, you know, solve this freaking puzzle. Do a little overcoming isometric pull and press in the toes. Just trying to build some familiarity there. Then I finished off with this V0 that I did in my freaking hiking shoes. Just a one move wonder. Fun times.